Sheev, what do you think about carriers?
Well, I can't fly them yet since I'm not an Eve Echoes content creator. Hey, what's up, boys and girls? Yeah, there are actually a few ladies in the house. What's up, ladies? Okay, I have got this question a lot, and yes, of course, if you want my opinion, I will give you my opinion on the carriers. But I will give you my opinion based on what I can see. So yeah, pretty much what I think about them. Well, first off, they are big. They're immense. They are large. They are gigantic and huge. And to top it all off, they're not small. Okay, I will be serious. As you all know, I want what's best for Eve Echoes, and I love Eve Echoes. Or is Eve Echoes my lover? You decide. I love capitals. I want them, I will fly them, and I will lose them. This video is about everything I love about carriers. Even though you all know that I think this is too early. I will not talk about stats, because there is other content creators who made videos of that already, so go and check them out. For example, Captain Benzi has a great one, Reaper has a good one, there is a few more, I cannot take that on the top of my head. But just search for Eve Echoes carriers and you find them. Very good content. So let's go over to my thoughts. So Eve Echoes capitals is what will make Eve Echoes work in the long term. The sheer power in owning one of this should be something we all try to achieve. But I do like how they seem to work. I would say that the damage probably will be great, like 4 to 5k, but the application will differ depending on the targets. Because carriers have two types of drones. One frigate and cruiser killer, and then one for killing larger stuff like battleships or other carriers or stations or dreadnoughts. This makes carriers perfect for anomalies. So having one to do dead space with could be amazing. Unlike dreadnoughts that would be harder to utilize outside station wrecking. And dreadnoughts and carriers will use sinos instead of stargates. This means that you can warp anywhere within a radius in just one jump. The whole crux is that someone has to light that up for you. So either you have an alt that does it, or you have a friend who does it. Now that guy has to be in the system that you want to end up in. Think of it as a scout. You have your scout where you want to go, he can check the system, and then he can just open up the sino and you can warp to that. One thing that they will implement is encounters for carriers. This works so that when you get a mission and undock, you will see a sino that appears for you to jump. You will jump there and you will clear the rats and then you will jump home. Simple and smooth. This will let us get ISK even easier. Now the prices, I would say that if prices are around 10 to 20 billion, then I would say that is a fair price. If it's cheaper than that, then it's easy to replace all the battleships. And yet again, we have a new ship that is abundant in New Eden, and in some way that will be the new meta. Also too early. Now I would assume that they will be nullsec only, but in Eve Echoes, who knows? We might be able to use it in lowsec. No, we will not use them in lowsec, because then we would just be sitting at the gate and we will have the problem with the gate guns again, so no. Okay, let's talk fitting. The general fitting, of course, since we don't have all the accurate stats yet. This ship is big and nasty, so the first thing you need is what we call in EVE Online a network sensor array. I do not know what they will call it in Eve Echoes, because I don't have that access. And I would at least have 2 fighter fire control arrays for that sweet DPS, and those will be placed on the low slot. I would also advise you to have a fighter microwarp drive guide. This enables your fighters to get a quick speed boost to either relocate to another area or catch up to a very fast ship, like interceptors. It also seems that all carriers will have 8 low slots, so that means that we now got 5 left. So depending on what you're going to do, I'd go for either 2 extenders, 2 resistance, and 1 cap battery as a standard. Now, am I hyped for this ship? Of course I'm hyped for this ship. It's not like I don't want them, because if we don't get that, then we don't get anything, so that's not good. Of course I will PvP in it. how else can you show up that big, beautiful ship? And also a question I got is, what is my favorite ship? Of carriers, of course. And I would say it's the Need Hugger. That is probably the number one. Number two would be the Thanos. Number three would be the Chimera. And I'll let you guys guess what the fourth is, right? And I'll see you again soon.